Hello guys, it's me, Apollonia. Welcome back to my channel. Doing this from a different angle and area today. Back in my bedroom like I used to film these originally, right? If you guys have been following me for that long. Anyways, today's topic is going to be about spirit guides, lost souls, demons, evil entities, or another word for any of those in the metaphysical community is called a tulum, right? So, as a psychic / medium, people have asked me many times, like, how do I tell the difference if it's like an evil entity, a lost soul, demon, or it was someone I knew when they were alive and now they're going to become a spirit guide, right? So, I've dealt with this like a good majority of my life, and I've had plenty of visitors, even whether that be like trying to wish away what I didn't want to experience, right? Praying to God. Never worked. Even if I didn't do the psychic tarot readings like a lot of Christians and Catholics think, and I was raised Catholic, did not work. Nothing worked. So, with that experience, I had to, keep dealing with spirits. And still from time to time, I get that, where they pester me. And you would think, oh, it's a poltergeist, like if they're shaking the bed or they're walking on you. But if you pray and believe in God and they're still there, then it's not a poltergeist, and they're not like completely destroying the room. They're just really trying to get your attention. In that case, it's normally someone that you knew when they were alive and you want to talk to them. That's the best way to deal with it. You would, as long as they're not destroying everything, right? They're just trying really hard to get your attention. You want to ask them what it is that they want to communicate. A lot of times what it is that when they were alive, they didn't get to do this thing, right? So through you, they want to be able to communicate that, okay? The second option here is that, again, they were someone that you knew when they were alive, and they're going to become your spirit guide. And that's why no amount of sage or no amount of praying or being any kind of religion will have them removed from your life, because that means God, the higher power, whatever terminology you want to use, is using them or giving them permission, to become your spirit guide and to give you advice. So they're not going to go away no matter what you do. Okay? And if you ignore them, they will persist in getting your attention. Now, the difference between that and a demon, evil entity, is that one of those will most likely destroy your room, okay? And they will drain the fuck out of you. Been there, dated a Satanist. It was not fun. You will feel just complete drainage when they are an evil entity. Shadow person. Now, this is interesting. Shadow people, they're feared because, you just see the shadow on the walls, but they're actually the least to fear, besides like a good spirit guide. Because what this means in the metaphysical community is that they're almost on their way out to not be even seen in this dimension anymore. This means they're about to cross over and reincarnate. That is why, so their energy is getting so weak that small amount of light you see bounces off and creates a shadow. Okay? So that's what shadow people are. I've had some really dorky ones that like dance to try and get my attention. Me and my grandfather will go in front of the TV and like wiggle. Like, they're really nothing to fear. Okay? So, spirit. Now, lost souls are hard. They're normally gray because sorry, I have one talking to me right now. There's one I have to help that's been trying to get my attention. So lost souls, they're in a gray area because it doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad or good. They just are in that area of neutral, So what I normally do too is I talk to them, give them what they need. I let them know. Some of them don't even know they're dead. Like, sometimes they have freak accidents and like a motorcycle accident, and they've shown up at my house and they don't even know they're dead. Like, that is something I would recommend telling them if they're not an evil entity or that, or a spirit guide. Let them know, hey, you're dead, you're in my bedroom. Because they could have an accident like that and then they think they're still alive. Like, I know it sounds a little weird, but I've experienced that for sure. So yeah, let's see, entity, demon, we went over spirit guide, we went over Tulum, we went over, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Shadow person, yep. Okay guys, well, I know that was a short video for me. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. If you have any commentary, you can leave that down below as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me, please subscribe or follow, depending on the platform that I'm on. Until next time, guys. Bye.